Hi guys, welcome. Let's begin a story of love, betrayal, and fallen empires. We're talking about a woman named Cleopatra and a man named Mark Antony, and how their love didn't just change their lives, it changed the course of history itself. Let's begin. Back when Rome ruled the world, and Egypt was the last great kingdom of the East, there was a woman named Cleopatra. She was born royal, smart, educated, powerful, but here is the truth. She wasn't really in the throne. Cleopatra was pushed out of the palace after a bitter fight with her younger brother, the boy who was supposed to rule with her by tradition. No army, no protection, no power. Then came Julius Caesar, the strongest man in Rome, the general who controlled the world. Cleopatra knew this man is my only chance. So one night, she entered the palace in secret, wrapped inside a carpet. When the carpet was opened before Caesar, there she stood. She told him everything. How she lost her throne, how Egypt needed her back as a queen. Caesar was impressed by her courage, her mind, her presence, and he didn't just promise help, he sent his army. With Caesar's soldiers, her enemies fell, and Cleopatra returned to the palace not as a name, but as a true queen of Egypt. And somewhere along the way, they fell in love. She later gave birth to his son, Caesarion, a little baby. But in Rome, fear grows fast. Caesar's enemies stabbed him to death inside the Senate. After his fall, Rome was divided, and one of Caesar's closest generals rose in the east, Mark Antony. Antony summoned Cleopatra to the city of Tarsus to test her loyalty. She didn't arrive like a normal queen. She came on a golden ship with music, perfume, servants, a living legend. He left Rome. He chose Alexandria. He chose her. They lived as partners and lovers. She gave him 3 children. He gave her cities and kingdoms. Rome whispered, "Our general belonged to the Queen of Egypt." In Rome, another man was rising, Octavian. Caesar's hair, gold, patient, deadly. He turned Rome against Antony and declared war. They met at sea in the Battle of Action. Fire, steel, chaos. Then Cleopatra's ship pulled away. Antony followed her, and in that moment he lost the world. Octavian marched into Egypt victorious. Antony heard the lie that Cleopatra was died. Heartbroken, he stabbed himself. Cleopatra found him, held him until his last breath faded in her arms. She was captured. They told her, "You will be taken to Rome and displayed as a trophy." But a queen does not accept humiliation. She locked herself in her chamber, brought in a cobra, placed it on her chest, and chose her own ending. With her death, the age of pharaohs ended, and the greatest love story of empire was written into history forever. And that's the end of the story of Cleopatra and Mark Antony, the story that taught us that sometimes love is stronger than the throne, more dangerous than war, and more lasting than empires. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like the video, and subscribe to the channel because what's coming next will be deeper, stronger, and even more exciting. This was Rev Story Time, and I'll see you in the next video with a new story. Bye bye!